Good morning, this is Michael Williams. This is a quick instructional video on how to create online forms that students can use to mark, digital students can use to mark themselves present whenever a teacher may be absent. First, we want to go to Office 365 and then head to OneDrive. We're going to click New, Forms for Excel. You're going to want to title it Attendance First and then the teacher's last name. If you use the last name first, it's going to cause it to be a little bit harder to find the files you want, because once you do this, it's going to auto-populate into your OneDrive. So it's easier if it's all organized by the name attendance to checklist all of them after that. Click Create. It'll auto-create a Microsoft form, and we just need to add one question. Choose the period you have Mr. Smith. First, second, we want to make sure this is a required question. And then that's it. We're going to double check our settings to make sure it says only people in my organization can respond. This way students have to log in to their student account, and then it will automatically add their name. It also will put a timestamp with a date, so that way we can verify what day they are submitting this attendance for. The next part we want is we need to get the link for the actual form that students will complete, copy it, and then we can put this on a Microsoft Word document. We'll put the last name of the teacher and then paste it. We're going to come back to that in a second. So next we want to go back to our forms homepage, and all we're going to do is just duplicate the previous example. Copy. We'll go back to it, and now we'll rename it for our next teacher we want to complete. And then share, copy, go back to our Word document, add Stevens, and paste that link right there. What I did is I added this into an email to send out towards my to my teachers. I'll show you that. So with some directions, an instructional video which I can share to you. This video is for teachers to use to then put this link onto their Canvas. You could have the teachers make the surveys themselves, but it is not as beneficial on your end when you want to go back and review it as the administrator or maybe as the registrar. So all the teachers with their links emailed out with the directions of how to do it. I've got paper directions as well as a video, which I can send to you as well. So what happened now is it auto-created my attendance sheets into my OneDrive as spreadsheets. I need to make sure that I click responses and then click open in Excel. This is what's going to actually create each individual attendance sheet. You'll see the teacher name as well. Make sure you double check this name up here that it is the one you want, because when you click open in Excel, it's going to automatically give it that same exact name. So now we see attendance Smith and attendance Stevens. And what I've done is I've made a separate folder called attendance sheets test. This is my original one, but for our test video. And once I get 20, 30 teachers, however, maybe your whole school, I'm going to check mark them and then click move to. Find that folder I want to put them in and then click move here. The benefit of putting it all in one folder is then now I can take this folder, click share, and add in admin if I want to, or maybe my registrar. And then I'll just click send. I want to leave it as anyone with the link can edit, so that way they can delete potentially some old responses. You just got to go through and do this for every teacher. It is going to take a little bit of time to get that done, but it makes it easier on the back end to have all of this organized. This only works though if you have someone cross-checking this with the student roster, because this won't show absences. This is for students to mark themselves present. So we have aides that do that. Our student aides will cross-reference them marking themselves present with the actual student roster.